Good day, guys. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard, and we've got a few bundles here from my friends over at the Value Village here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, that I'm doing for today's haul reveal. Fairly straightforward packages today. A superhero bundle for $4.99 before taxes or discount. A really punk rocker kind of Joker there, which is pretty unique. And then a nice little set of Smurfs. So why don't I lay it all out for us so you can get an idea of what I picked up. And I'll also share some information about what I found out about each item. So we've closed in on our figures here. We've got these really awesome Smurfs, some really great superhero squad style characters. We've got this random Hulk here against a pillar, a very beat up Spider-Man, and this really cool punk rocker Joker. So I'm going to get some information for you guys and let you know exactly how good a haul I did this time around. So looking into these Smurfs, I had to verify whether or not these ones were vintage or if they were just re-released. And the new ones have the names written on the bottom. These ones do not. And I actually got to look at some of these really up close here. You're not going to see it up in the light. Oh, maybe you will. You can see the Schleich brand on the back there. This is a 2008 figure. The Devil Smurf here is apparently a 1984, although you can see the Schleich. See if we can focus in here. Maybe not because of the red, but kind of. Yeah, the Schleich brand is on there as well. That's a 1984 Devil Smurf. We've got Papa Smurf here. This is a 2004. Again, the bright red is really hard to focus on. And then we've got the Judo Smurf. And he is from, let's see, this one is a 1981. So they are all quite vintage and thus fetching a little bit of a premium on places like eBay. So let's start with the Marilyn Monroe wannabe here. Smurfette looking very much like the Marilyn Monroe pose with the dress flying up like this, holding it down. So it is, they refer to it as movie actress Marilyn Monroe vintage Smurfette figure. On eBay, this particular one is going for a whole $16.44 on one listing here, plus $12 shipping. So that works out to be about almost $30 for this guy. It's like, really? So I think I paid a whole, was it $2.99 for this package? Yes, $2.99 for this package, $3 in total before any discount or tax. That works out to be less than $1 a figure. So, and this would have fetched a premium of about $30 otherwise. So not a bad find for the Marilyn Monroe. And I love the classic pose. It's the vintage ones were always really creative as far as just presenting a whole variety, but it also made it very hard to collect because there just were so many to collect, right? So this is actually a really, really nice find. Let's go with the Judo Smurf. So Judo Smurf is a 1981 character. It's a made-up Smurf. It's not part of the television show. You never see a Judo Smurf, I don't think, anyway. And I'm not sure if he's looking pretty sleepy or if this is a meditative kind of pose for him. But this is from 1981, and apparently on eBay it's going for only about $6 or $7, but the shipping again is about $13, $14. You're still going to spend about 20 bucks online for this guy. So quite a nice figure. I love the attention to detail, making sure the belt is painted all the way around. The meditative pose is a little bit weird, but it is very cool as far as another variant for the Smurf collection here. That's very awesome. Getting on to Papa Smurf here. Sorry, as I try to get the information on my screen here. This is, again, a 2004 Papa Smurf, looking very, very, authoritative, yet friendly and approachable. Love the wonderful contrasty blue and red color scheme, unlike all the other Smurfs that are white and blue. Papa Smurf is fetching anywhere between $7 to $10 before shipping. The shipping is anywhere between $10 to $12. Again, another $20 figure if bought online, especially for the Schleich characters. The vintage ones are very, they fetch more of a premium than the re-releases. So a very awesome find so far for this haul, and that's just the first package. So this little guy was sort of paired up with an Angel Smurf. So this would be like the bad Smurf trying to convince you to do something naughty, while the Angel Smurf would stand on your other shoulder to try to convince you to do the better choice. So I only have one of the pairs, one of the pair, and the pair themselves go for about $20 plus $15 shipping on some listings here. But I did find a listing for just this one, an orange variant. This is the pink one. The orange variant is going for $25 plus $12 shipping. This pink one is going for about $13, $14 before $10 and $12 shipping. So overall, it's about a $20 figure again. So considering I spent a whole $2.99 for this, and each of these would have cost easily $20-ish. That's $80 in figures for a whole $3. So I think I walked out ahead finding these awesome little guys to add to my Smurf collection from Value Village. So this guy really intrigued me because I've never seen Joker depicted with this, almost like that really big hairstyle, this kind of fro kind of thing. This is just weird. But it's really a slick looking figure. I wanted to make sure that this wasn't a Happy Meal figure, and it's not. It's actually from 1999, released by Kenner, and it's actually from the Batman Beyond series. Now, if you've never heard of Batman Beyond, in Europe, actually, it's called Batman of the Future, and basically it's set in a futuristic Gotham City, and it's actually a teenage Batman that's under the tutelage of elderly Bruce Wayne. So it's kind of another reality for Batman as a new Batman takes over Bruce Wayne's work. It originally aired back in 1999, January 99, and finished in December of 2001, according to Wiki. And there were about 52 episodes altogether, plus one direct-to-video film. So this toy was released back in '99 when Batman Beyond was still big on the small screen at home. So I did find listings on eBay for this particular Joker in package, along with the other 3 Batman Beyond toys that were available back then. The toys in package plus the other 2, 3 toys altogether, it was like $50 plus $32 shipping, so $80 for the set. This particular toy by himself, there's one listing here for $6 out of package, just like this, but it has $22 shipping, so this is still almost a $30 figure. And I think this time around I actually paid $3.99 for this one figure at Value Village. And it's an unusual stance because his legs are quite wide, although it does stand. It almost implies as if he's going to be on some sort of motorbike or something, which is unusual. But the expression is very Joker. Like, I love the suit. He is a bit stylized. He looks very muscular as a Batman Beyond figure, versus him being more of a slender, just straight ahead, villain. He looks pretty buff and athletic in this, even though he still retains that really mischievous and evil smile that we know Joker to be, right? So yeah, look, in the light there, you can sort of just see the detailing in his clothing there. Very well done figure. It's been well loved, though. You can see the black paint being scuffed up already. But considering this is from 1999, this is actually a really good find. So $30 figure for a whole $3.99, guys. I think I walked out way ahead, and a really good addition to the Batman side of my collection. So these final guys in my haul here are from the superhero haul that I found for about $4.99, I believe. So a little bit more expensive. It works out to be about $1 a figure. So let's see what I found out about each of these. We'll start with the Iron Man, which is the most unusual here. The only reason why I find it unusual is just because of that. Like, you can just sort of see the way it's standing and the way it's positioned. It's very dynamic, but it's also very unusual. Like, it's almost like he's doing that ground pound big landing that he usually does. So it's kind of neat, but it's just in a very odd position. So I did find this exact same single Superhero Squad Iron Man. It's a 2-inch figure, no articulation really outside of the hips and the arms. And if I don't position him correctly, he doesn't stand at all. If I position him this way, it's kind of neat, but he falls over. So this is about the best position I have for him. So this little guy, well done as it is about a $3 or $4 figure plus about $12 shipping on eBay. So not a bad find considering I spent $1 a figure for this package. Really nice detailing, though. You got to see on the light there that, just the way that's really nice for a set of figures that's really geared towards a more youthful audience. This is like a really nice looking figure there. That's pretty awesome. So we'll follow it up with Nick Fury in the background here. This particular one obviously resembles the Samuel Jackson version of Nick Fury from the Avengers from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So him wielding the two machine guns here. This particular Nick Fury actually is a little bit more sought after than Iron Man here. This one I found a couple of listings here for about $10 or $12 plus about $12 shipping. So over $20, $24 to buy this figure. Really nicely detailed, very, very dark color scheme, obviously, with the darker skin and the black outfit, the green pants, very military-like. Very little articulation, just in the wrist there. Not even the head moves. So again, really nice display figure, geared towards a younger crowd perhaps, but pretty awesome find for just $1 figure here. Continuing with our superhero squad figures here, we have one of the Skrull soldiers. It's not one of the super Skrulls, which actually could adapt and mimic some of the powers of other Marvel heroes. This one is just simply a Skrull soldier with his own laser gun there. So you can see the nice Imperial kind of paint scheme here, purple, gold, and black here with the green skin and the pointy Vulcan-like ears. Very, very cool display figure for sure. I've got listings for this particular Skrull soldier easily going for about $8 before any kind of shipping. Shipping for one listing here was $20, so this is almost, again, another $30 figure that I found for a whole dollar within that $4.99 package there. Really awesome, though. The Skrull is a real kick-ass alien race within the Marvel comic universe, and if they ever make an appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think any of the heroes would have their work cut out for them. They're just about as fierce as a Chitauri and have endless resources and can also, like the Super Skrull, can mimic some of the heroes' powers. So pretty awesome character to find for sure. Now this Hulk figure is very unusual. It's very soft. It's made in 2002 by Playfully Yours in China. So it's somewhat translucent. It's static. It's more very much a display figure. I'm not even sure if it's supposed to be a cake topper or something, but I did find a listing for it. This very obscure Hulk figure is actually going for about $4, marked down from $10. Shipping from the States is still going to be $17. So again, another $20-ish figure for this, and I'm not sure why it'd be worth so much. But I have to say that it has some fairly good detailing for a static figure, a molded figure. Really good muscle tone here and detail. Love the classic comic book purple and white kind of pants and waistband there. I'm not sure why he's standing against a pillar, if he's holding it up or if that's just the wake of his destruction here. But kind of an unusual Hulk character, but I'll keep him for a little while. He's pretty cool. Now this guy is a 1995 Spider-Man figure. He's only about 3.5 inches tall. It's really beat up. Like I have to say that this is like the worst condition I've ever seen a Spider-Man in. But the only reason why I'm sort of keeping it is because it is vintage. It is 1995 figure made by Kenner Toys, I believe. But just a really, just the thought of it being such an old figure. I mean, this is over 20 years old. I'm actually surprised that it survived this much. So this Spider-Man figure in good condition is more sculpted and painted the way the very classic Spider-Man from the 1960s animated show, that's basically what it looked like. This particular figure in better condition than this guy would go for about $5 plus shipping from a couple eBay listings. But obviously this is not worth that. If anything, it's probably just worth the dollar that I probably paid for it. But I think it's pretty good. All the paint scuffing and fading aside, it is a fairly nice figure. It's got some decent articulation in the arms and in the head there a little bit. The legs are static, but there is articulation in the waist there. So in better condition, this would be a very awesome figure. I'm not sure if it'll be sort of a DIY kind of figure in the end. I can probably repaint it and do something with it, make it into a custom figure maybe if I wanted to try my hand at that. It lends itself to some creative possibilities, not necessarily for resale, but just for myself as a project. So stay tuned for a follow-up video maybe in the future, in the next few months, and maybe this will make a reappearance as a remade character. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for this particular haul video, and clearly, even though I spent a little bit more per package than maybe would be ideal or what anyone would think would be ideal, I'm used to paying $2.99 for a package, and you get a lot of different kind of playtime kind of deals. This was very action figure oriented or collectible oriented pricing, you can tell. But I think I still walked away ahead considering how expensive some of these are on eBay, just as an example. Again, I'm not really worried about worth for myself. I don't want to flip these to make money. I just want to sort of show, hey, you know, I paid this much. This is how much you might have to pay online. Maybe it will inspire you to maybe consider thrifty collecting as an avenue for people to get their own collectibles. So I hope that you found this enjoyable. I hope that you found it informative and that it inspires you to do a little bit of your own thrifty hunting. So it is Richard from Richard Corner signing out for now. Happy hunting, happy collecting. I hope that all of your finds, whether they're from my own marketplace or anywhere in the thrift or retail scene, I hope that your finds are equally awesome. Please hit like, please hit subscribe, and stay in touch with me so you're totally up to date with what's new and exciting here at Richard's Corner. So again, thanks for visiting, and we will see you next time. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner, guys.